We all know plants are fabulous for many reasons, but some reasons you probably don't even know about because they are hidden talents that some plants have. So I have Emily Swihart here today from University of Illinois Extension to reveal some of the secret skills of some of these plants, and it was fun to learn about this. I can't wait for you to bring it to us.
Yeah, I will be geeking out on this segment today.
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah, like plants, we love plants in our lives. We grow them for a lot of reasons, but when you know a little bit more about how they work or what they're doing, I think it makes it extra special.
Okay.
So I brought some common plants that we might be familiar with. I think your viewers will recognize a number of these. So first up is sunflowers.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My director just said we're going to start with this.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's totally fine. This is Verbena.
Okay,
so,
Verbena.
Yep. So Verbena is one of the number of plants I have here that help repel bugs.
Okay.
So plants have evolved over time to have repelling features of plants or of bugs. Like they don't just bother us; they bother the plants, and so. A lot of these plants have a fragrance. So we've got lavender, we've got verbena, down here we've got a citronella geranium, and we can harness those properties ourselves to help keep some bugs away. It's not a cure-all. It's not a cure-all,
but this plant repels its own bugs.
It can help, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty too.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to process the oils a little bit, but like we
verbena,
won't be doing it. Yeah, we won't be processing them, so the bug repelling factors might not be fully captured in your landscape.
So you're saying,
but
like, if I have that plant, like on my, I don't know, on my patio or something, it might keep. Yeah, and I love the scent of it.
Yeah,
it's very nice.
Yep. And you know, like eucalyptus and the citronella geranium down there would be doing that too.
So, what other one you want to talk about?
Okay. Well, sunflowers.
Let's go to the sunflower. Okay.
So sunflowers, native to the Midwest, grown around the world for economic reasons. We're hearing a lot about it because of Ukraine. What some of us don't know about sunflowers is that they will take up toxins out of the soil. That's what you had mentioned earlier. So they do phytoremediation. The word doesn't matter as much as the function, which is that they are more tolerant of like heavy metals, of nuclear waste. They've been used on.
Is that right?
Yeah.
But you know, it's funny you can guess that about them because they look very hardy.
Yeah.
They have a hard stem. You know, a lot of them just stand up real loud and proud.
Yep.
And
Yep. And so they'll take up those toxins into their leaf material, into their roots, into the group of plants that do this. Sunflowers is one of them.
Hard to kill them.
Yeah,
right?
They're very tolerant, very tolerant. Very, very cool little aspect of sunflowers.
Since we're looking at all of them at once, what about this one?
That's the citronella geranium.
Okay.
So that is the one, you can kind of smell it, and it smells kind of like citronella. It's not citronella, citronella is actually a grass, but this smells like that, and so this is a geranium.
Another example of the bug repellent, naturally bug repellent.
Yep, absolutely.
And so then skipping next to the sunflower, the little
So
plant.
this is Baptisia, or wild indigo, and I brought some seed packets too. So a lot of us know about legumes, or have legumes in our lives.
You mean like beans?
Yeah.
Yeah, beans.
Yep, like we consume them. But the plants themselves have a really interesting relationship with soil bacteria, where they will fix nitrogen. So they're called nitrogen fixers. The bacteria takes atmospheric nitrogen and will convert it into a form useful to plants while it's getting nutrients from the roots of plants. And so these two are working together to actually provide fertilizer.
She's speaking science.
I know.
I was never good at
I
science.
know.
So, but that's, I know somebody's understanding. So
well, it's free fertilizer. How's that?
Okay.
Plants need nitrogen, and these plants can help you put nitrogen back into your soil.
Love it. And what about our cute tree? Or
the lavender, that's lavender. So again, like lavender has a gorgeous fragrance. It can help repel some bugs, especially if you have it like on a patio. Like this one, we have it in a container because
it looks neat.
It does. It does. You set it next to your chair. You rub up against it when you're, enjoying the patio in the evening. It can help have some of those bug repelling aspects.
So, we fill our yards with these. Do you think it really would make a difference as far as bug control or pest control?
I think to a degree. Now, what is going to matter is the form in which the oils are being released or the fragrances are being released, how much of them are being released, and then the types of insects that they're repelling. So there's a little bit more nuance to it than just having them in your landscape. But knowing that they could do this, I think just adds another level of appreciation for the plants. They'll bloom.
Did you tell me all these are yours? That you
mine and a friend. Mine and a friend, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have a garden yourself?
Oh, yes.
Of course you do.
I have to. I
think
it's in my contract.
It should be a requirement of you.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing to plant this time of year in the summer, early summer?
I'm getting really excited about the warm season vegetables, so tomatoes and peppers especially. My family loves growing pumpkins. Also, we
Really?
just planted the first crop of them, so it's getting to pumpkin planting season. We get a little eager because of timing them with Halloween.
Oh, I bet, sure.
You have to have a little bit of patience.
Really,
But
you're pumpkin growers.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I'll grow anything.
You'll grow anything, yeah. Well, there's nothing better than fresh vegetables out of a garden.
No,
I mean,
there's not.
nothing. The
Nope.
flavor, everything about it, right?
Yeah, can't beat it.
Oh.
And if you preserve, Illinois Extension can help
Yes.
with preserving foods,
Oh,
and
good.
so in the winter.
Well, go on the site and you'll learn all kinds of
Yeah.
cool stuff like that. And that's Emily's job, and it's also her love.
Yes.
So it's always fun to have you here, Emily. You're going to be back next time you come in. You have some of the cool things you're going to do
Yep.
for
The
us.
end of June, we'll be talking about water.
Okay.
Yep. All
Yep.
things water in our landscape, because we'll be probably getting to that hot, dry season.
You know, it doesn't. Yeah, it's been so rainy, but you know it turns, and
Oh, it does.
almost later in the summer, it almost always gets too dry.
Yeah. Yep.
Thanks, Sam.
No
Thank
problem.
you.